Yeah, that's all she wrote. Man, about time, man. What you getting into this weekend, man? Nothing, bro. I'm locked in, man. I signed up for that overtime they put on the wall over there. Like, you not leaving with us right now? 4 shifts, man. Yep. Did nobody want it? I ain't never heard. Is that legal? Can you work 4 consecutive shifts? They might as well put me in bed in the break room. No, I just thought you was gonna be leaving because our kids' graduation tonight. It's graduation putting money in my pocket. It's graduation paying my bills. Exactly. Come on, man. Exactly. My check gonna have 160 hours on it. It's only 168 hours in a week. I slept an hour and 14 minutes every day in between these shifts, boy. It's locked in. Come on. You can go see your kid walk across the stage or whatever with that. That's important to you. Overtime, locked in. That's what's important to me. Come on, man. Ain't about nothing else. Ain't about nothing else. I'm gonna have more kids and with more stages to walk across.
You want to make a bit of money? Get into farming. See this? I got this selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it. You see that? It's made of chicken. You kill it, you got free chicken. You can sell it to people. Or don't kill it. Fucking eggs come out of their arses. Fucking hell. It's wool. Pull it off, sell it, fucking grows back again. You cannot lose.
Remember, you have to make $246,000 in 2024 to afford the same lifestyle as your parents who made $80,000 in 1990. Until we meet again!
If I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You can't. I was never gay.
Okay.
No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers and then be like, I was never gay.
Did you catch your wife in the full mount with an unsanctioned opponent? Has your better half gone up 3 weight classes?
Randy Couture, divorce attorney.
Have you taken enough of a beating? Are you ready to tap out of your marriage? Then you need me, Randy Couture, divorce attorney.
Give off the same energy.
So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash, we ended up washing them in the bathtub. So I am not playing around.
Back before the war broke out, I was a saucier in San Antone. I bet I could call up some of them greens. Yeah, noodle some crawfish out the patio. I made us some crab apples. For dessert now, yeah? Hey, yeah! Ha!
I'll pay you in Bitcoin, bruv. Bitcoin, bruv. Am I Super fucking Mario, bruv? Bitcoin. What the fuck is Bitcoin, bruv? Am I Sonic the Hedgehog of rings and coins, bruv? Am I Donkey Kong about rings? It's an N64 game about rings. What? Am I Crash Bandicoot, bruv? Rings. pay me with bitcoins. I don't know what bitcoins are, bruv. What's a bitcoin? I don't know what bitcoins are. I don't know what bitcoins are, bruv. What's a bitcoin? I don't understand that.
Thing. Sometimes you gotta cut family members off, bro. If they don't see your vision and they don't align with it, you gotta cut them off. I called my grandmother today and I told her about Forex, and she said, well, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, I need you to join, Grandma. If you join right now for the low price of $355, we can be millionaires by next year. And she like 96, so she might not even see 97, but the thing is, it's like, she didn't believe in me, bro, because she said she only had $200. I had to cut her off, bro. That's what Forex is.
Don't gamble. Oh yeah, don't gamble money that you can. Man. I mean, unless it's a lock. There's no such thing as a lock. That's the thing. Unless it's a lock. If it's a lock, oh my God, it's a little different.
Stop gambling, alright? You're one spin away from generational wealth. Your daughter's college tuition is one spin away. Put your life savings on black. Remember that. Just go to Vegas, and if you lose, just keep getting loans. Remember this. Just keep spinning, keep gambling, keep gambling. You can't lose. You literally can't lose. You can only quit.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile, because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine, because I know in the future, Jah will bless me, and I might have to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this, and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion. But how do you...
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be...
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses, you've got one pair of AirPods right now, you're looking at me through one screen, you're using one microphone. That's one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is, things in your life, do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Well, I said, well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset, it's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
is going on, you guys? Buy high, sell low. Clarence Claymore.
It's all going to zero.
It's all going to zero, you guys. Welcome to MOONGANG 155. 100K Bitcoin. Man, the myth, the legend. Sasquatch. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, man. Like price is looking like it's first of all not going to 100K first, going the opposite direction here for the first week of September. But then the recovery from there should be interesting. I mean, if you're going to just distill it down to the simplest thing for what we want to see in the immediate future, right? For what's bearish versus bullish. By basically Sunday, September 8th, which is the first day of the NFL regular season. So, would be day 65 of the 60-day cycle as we are. So that would be the latest I would see us hitting a low. So if we're going to drop anything significant, it should be before then. Or if it's not going to be by then it would be in October, right? And so the price that it'd have to hit for bears to win would be below 49,500. If Bitcoin does that, altcoins are taking a giant, deuce, and the market gets a good buy opportunity. And then the recovery from there is a little bit less certain, right? I would say like what would the lowest price I would see would be like 43,000, but that would be, I think we'd have to see something crazy, to be honest, to see something like that. And I don't even think we're going to go below 49,500, but we'll kind of see in the next, I would say 48 to 36 hours, once people come back from Labor Day holiday, markets start up again, kind of see what their reactions are. But I do think we go lower. I'm kind of targeting about, the 12 EMA, which is like 54,500. So I think we can hit there, and then we just kind of see what happens. But if we hold above 50K, then the bulls are pretty much still in control, and then we consolidate in September, which would be a great time to DCA, by the way.
So that's why I've set, you can set some limit orders on something if you're going to buy a Soylent Green, Soylana. 119 might be a good shot, maybe 109 as well.
Where's it at right now?
It is at 129 right now.
Oh, that's a good price. It's anything below 130 on Solana is actually like very, very good for the next year or so.
Yeah, so it's been fluctuating like $2-3 up and down. But someone's historic bag drop is another man's fortune.
Exactly, right.
You gotta
buy it off Chamath.
Little trash.
Buy it off Chamath, because he's like, I'm out. No. Chamath only sells tops.
Well, he better hope. Honestly, I think Chamath really hedged his bets. Honestly, because
he already made his money on that for sure.
Oh yeah. But what I mean hedges bets is like I think we got some Democrats and stuff like that, and it's kind of this weird thing. He's on the Democratic side, but I think if we got some of these more communistic Democrats, they would kind of eat their own and probably start going after some of the stuff, because like Chamath made a lot of these SPACs. I guess they're calling them SPACs now. It's just basically a different way to let people who aren't a affluent investor basically invest into equities, or it's more like invest into VC plays, really. And a lot of the SPACs that he launched have done horribly. And I'm not talking crypto horribly. I'm talking about like you're down 40-50% on that stock, so you are donezo, bro. Like that is bad news, unless the market, like you're only really allowed to go maybe like 5% lower than the market maximum before people are like,
just give up.
Wow, bro, you lost all our money basically. So it's not great. So the SPACs are down unbelievably bad, and the only investment I think that he did very well. Well, he did personally very well because he was taking cash off that in equities, and of course he made his vig.
He's got his risk management under control. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, is that what we're calling him nowadays? Oh okay, yeah.
Well, that's what you call it if you're in his shoes.
Wrist down, Charlie. Shit, I gotta get a job over there. That's hey, you guys, I'm in the risk management department. Nice to meet you guys.
Well, for yourself, you just gotta make sure you're up, right? That's what he's doing.
But they're friendly with the PayPal Mafia, especially Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is in a very powerful position. Effectively, he had like every person who possibly could have been Trump's vice president under his wing and being funded by him. I mean, god damn, dude.
Just by chance,
Just by RFW, Vivek, fucking JD Vance. I mean, gosh, damn, dude. I mean, the whole smorgasbord. I mean, damn.
I mean, to be honest, when I heard that after the fact, I was like kind of impressed. I'm like, good move.
It's a smart move, but these guys will protect because they're friends with they're friends of friends. They will just no lawsuits will go through. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, and what do you call it? Yeah, Peter Thiel knowing in advance of all the bank collapses, at the beginning of last year and all that stuff. It's just like, interesting. So I don't know. Always interesting to see kind of like the connections and form some webs.
Right. So Mark C here with the question of the day, the real question of the day. 1 year out, where do you think the market will be? Will it be up, or up? I believe it's gonna be up.
Oh, I think a year from now, if we haven't hit 100K Bitcoin a year from now, like the market's probably only going to give us $105,000 to $115,000 Bitcoin, maybe 95 if it really hates us. But like that would be like I think a 10% chance at the moment. Very unlikely.
Yeah, outside of like nuclear war or something really bad, or
any macro event that just like takes us down. For an extended period of time, even if it's just a few months. Never good.
Yeah. In terms of like anything short term that possibly could really shake the market up, anything more than like a 50 basis point cut in one shot from the Fed, we are going to get rate cuts on the 18th. But, it's kind of like, is it 25? Is it 50? Is it 75? And 75 isn't off the table. It's not very likely. It's more like 15 to 25 is really the big two, and most people are hoping it's probably 25s. But, if it's kind of like they always start off with a bang and then just kind of go moderate. So I'm probably more inclined to say 50 over 25. But any cut's really good, just regardless, because it just starts lowering the interest rates, which is good overall for the economy. But housing is not doing that hot, and it's going to continue to go down. But if interest rates go down fast enough, you might start getting it's this weird thing where like we haven't had a lot of people put their properties up for sale just because the interest rates are so high, people can't really afford them. So you could get if the interest rates get low enough, you could get a flood of boomers posting properties to sell, and that actually could even drop the prices even lower, possibly.
And it'll only be $150,000 rebate if you live in California. Oh, wait, no, you have to be moving to California, right?
Moving, though.
But yeah, I mean, well, at least, with the rate cuts and everything, it signifies that they will be doing more money printing as well. So, short-term wise, it's good for everybody. So like the next 1 year, liquidity cycle is up. We have more money coming into the system. Like, I think, and then Bitcoin is more scarce than it has been, pretty much ever. So
right.
I think that's the recipe, right? So it's a pretty good one.
Yeah. So I want to answer one thing. So some people are asking about like alluvium and everything like that. And some people could also ask about EHEX or almost any coin on Ethereum. If Ethereum's down, what pump? Thank you. Anyway, let's continue on.
Ethereum's been lagging Bitcoin for a long ass time.
Yeah, which happens. It happens last
Well, yeah. We were kind of talking about this like between me and DCC just earlier today when we were just chatting and stuff. I was just like, remember those people who were crying at the end of 2020 saying, this is like in the first crypto mindset course we did was mid-September. I think it was September 18th, if my memory serves me correct. That
was September 11th.
Well, the launch of the course, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the actual webinars, anyways. But like, it was one of those things where it's like 4 years ago, we were like, "Hey, buy ETH, it's still lagging." I think it was like $400 at the time.
It actually might have been a tiny bit lower. It might have been like
Yeah, it could have been
380, 360, somewhere
Yeah,
in that range. But yeah, but
exactly.
it was right there. It was right there.
Yeah, and then by the time we got into December, it was like $600, right? Bitcoin had gone from maybe like 11,000 or 9,000 to like 18,000. Was just about to go to new all-time highs, and everybody was like, all up on Bitcoin, saying like, how come Ethereum's not doing anything? And as soon as everybody started crying about Ethereum was just like, hold my beer, right? And Ethereum just took the fuck off, which we expected, and so like there is a little bit of patience on that, I think. So like, yeah, with the altcoins related to Ethereum right now, the whole area is kind of struggling. Just not a lot of new movement yet. But yeah, once it does get going, it's they're not dead. It's kind of like Cardano, during the pandemic in March 2020, looked like the chart had died.
Yeah.
But because Cardano has like whales that definitely believe in it, did 100x from there. So opportunities.
Yeah. I mean, the one bad thing that happened to Cardano is that the founders got his YouTube channel taken away
recently, because I heard some like there's some BS around like anyways.
Yeah, he basically, he wasn't doing nothing bad. He was just saying this is how if you were trying to make a decentralized network, that you couldn't really like audit. It's just a free, anyone could post anything. Which, when I was younger, I think that was great. As I've gotten a little older and wiser for how stupid and retarded people are, it's probably like you need it to be like 90% free. There's still like you don't need mass killings and like any like underage shit, and there's like people post dumb stuff, and
we're
so
not
like
we're
that
not
stuff.
making the Tor browser.
Correct, and that's kind of the messed up thing about it. But for the most part, the rest of it's fine, But it's just like there is a couple things where like if you really think about it, yeah, that's not cool.
Well, yeah, you're not talking about absolute freedom in that sense.
The narco-capitalistic fucking economy, like
get something like Twitter going on, right? Twitter used to be just well, it probably still is. Got that backdoor to the FBI or whatever, but at least they opened up the discourse more, and but they still have the what do you call it? The what are they called? Fact check comments and stuff like that.
Yeah. Raider Reborn, I'm scared what's happening. The Raiders aren't winning the Super Bowl. Sorry.
Damn.
No, you actually did. That'd be so cool. But but yeah, anyway. So just to come back to the whole Illuvium thing, right? It's at a great price. Get your bag, but do not spend all your DCA just DCing into one coin. Build it's a portfolio.
But I only heard go all in on the Grays currency. PTGC, baby. PTGC. That's what I heard. All in, baby. All in.
I've never met one person to buy that. I've never talked to anyone ever that's bought that.
Somebody asked about it on Shitcoin Friday. It was hilarious.
Yeah. So, and then it's kind of hilarious just because I had the the other day on since we're talking Pulse Chain for a second, I had a lot of there was like a rug on Pulse Chain, the 9mm and stuff. It's more of a hack. Now the whole conversation is, was it an inside job, or was it more the competition, or was it just a random guy that figured it out and just yeeted the money out?
Or is the inside competing against themselves?
Correct. So it's honestly, and that's kind of the problem, is that like they kind of like not did it to themselves, but it's just kind of like they got such a bad reputation that even if they were 100% telling the truth, like, bro, we didn't do it, everyone wants to believe they did. That's fucked.
It's kind of after the experience of the sacrifices and different things that have gone on with meme coins in the space and stuff like that. It's kind of hard for, I think, people in the Pulse Chain space to not like have that as their default mode, to be honest. Like, it's good to be like, at the beginning, a lot of the Pulse skins and Hex skins, right? They were just, pretty much open to every project. Hey, let's support everything. But then they're like, oh yeah, that's kind of impossible to do if you're not a whale, or if you don't have like a ton of whales. So, the people had to be more judicious with their money. By that point, the people who were, I don't know, profiteers / manipulators, depends on how you want to look at it, right? We're off with it. And where's that liquidity now? Like it's like I can understand why people would be, lean towards that at the beginning. Not that that particular group, deserves that type of reputation or whatever. But it's kind of been more often than not for the community, right?
Right. And if you're buying an altcoin or something like that, and you're like, oh, this can't, like, what's the contract code, this and that? And if you're going to take a shot on it, make a condom wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you're going to buy 500 people planning to buy 9mm, I just tell you to use a condom wallet, keep it in there. Don't let it integrate with anything else. Don't be stupid.
Yep. No NFTs.
Yeah.
Random shit that gets thrown in there. Fucking
nothing.
Yeah. No, I just got $1 million of free coins. How do I get them now?
So Raiders, Punke better start at Sasa. Well, Solana's crashing. This is what I'm telling you. The main L1's crashing. They're all going down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just gravity. Why is that? Liquidity pools. They're bonded to they're mostly bonded to Solana. So if Solana goes to zero, they go to zero. What?
Well, except for the ones like Helium that migrate to different chains. Render and Helium just go. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, without taking, but they take a massive 95% haircut. I'm telling you, gosh damn, there's no need for those two. I mean, it's so like. So I mean, I think people. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. Like, but this is just a true fact and shit. We teach this in the courses, you guys. But like, it's a true thing. Like, if the L1s, like most L1s, they haven't been performing that well. They're going to. It's just you need Ethereum to run. When Ethereum was at $4,000, look at the price of everything else. When it comes to now, Bitcoin can run up and that'll drag up the market a little bit, but you need Ethereum. The Ethereum is kind of like the brakes in the market right now. Now, Hexing American, is Tron being intentionally held up? Correct. Yeah. So both BNB and Tron have separate businesses, have a lot of deep pockets, and have that South Asian money, Chinese money flowing into them, and they're charged. So you can tell that the chart. Now, I wouldn't say their charts are natural, but it's just like to me, they've always looked like a comfy ride, which is dangerous in a way, like Tron. A nice, like steady Eddie, which is nice. Investors like that. It's like it's kind of like you work all month, you look, wow, it's up, cool. You put more money in, and you walk away, and they're like, oh wow, it's up again, cool.
Yeah, like Chinese stable coin, but cryptoized.
It goes up like that a little bit. So it's interesting. So like I mean, but I've talked. So I've stayed out of Tron personally, but I'm in the Binance chain. I've got into Pancake Swap, still in profit on that, but I'm not taking any profits anytime soon. It's more of like a 3-month play, like a quarterly play, maybe 6-month play. See how it kind of plays out. I said that 3 times in a row. But yeah, but I think it's a good point.
CZ back in the normal population here come early October, so should be interesting.
Right. Wow. Big chilla. Jesus. Just sold my house to go all in on eHex. My pirate friend told me it's a shit. Was it a specific pirate? Was it? Hopefully, it wasn't a blood pirate. But
I was about to say that. I was like, who's going to beat me to the punch? Only DCC.
So the one interesting thing that did happen is that before on the website, before the notorious RH posted that the market chose, right? That was removed from the website now. Like before, the website says PHEX is what the market has chosen. Now that's been removed from the website. So it's now it's leaving it open to interpretation. Like, the market still may choose.
But it would be going against the headwind because, right. That history. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Liam. I bought a PCG a while back, 22x turned into. I mean, hey, congratulations, brother. I mean, that's really good, man. You made some money. Not a big trade, but it's been worth it so far. Yeah, I mean, when you're up like that, I mean, just take a couple mil, buy buy another DC into something else, but that's just like a free paid off bag. If you're up 22x, it's free. I mean, so you can just do whatever you want with it. Just keep worst case 40% to see if it just keeps running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 22x is pretty nice. Yeah. But Charlie, I guess we should get to the topic of discussion right here, man. 100K Bitcoin before 2025. You think it's possible? Is it all hope?
It is definitely possible, right? I think I'd have to think about it a little bit more to be like, okay, what price would I guess we are at the end of this year? But okay, let's give a couple scenarios here, right? So the first scenario is, well, we have to pay attention to what's happening now. So my first scenario is we drop into like Thursday, September 5th. We hold up above $53,000. Okay, so that's my parameter I'm going to put on it. If that happens, right, then I think the bulls are in control. We have maybe one more neutral, but maybe slightly bullish cycle where we finally start kind of grinding back up into the 60K range and hold there by, like, say, maybe we even go up decently until like the end of October. Maybe the only like maybe last gasp to the downside would be around the election. And then we accumulate into Thanksgiving. And then everybody tells their families about crypto and we start pumping in December, right? So if that were the scenario, I could see us like, let's say, anywhere between 83,000 to 104,000, something like that, or 105,000. So we could crack 100K, maybe. But yeah, somewhere in there, mid 80s to just over 100. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean we're in bullish. The bullish territory that I've always said is once we're past 81,000, 84,000, we're off to the races, because basically it's like, oh shit, alt season. Oh my god. Like the same thing happened when we hit $27,000 with Bitcoin for the first time. It's like we reached a price high enough where even if we took a dip, we'd still be above the old all-time high. 81K is just enough to like where you would have enough like of a cushion there where a big drop would still not drop us below 69,000.
Yeah, technically that was about a 33% gain from the previous all-time high of, if you're saying like 18 to 27, right, something like that. So let's say we were to say like 65,000, what would be 30% off of that top? Yeah, 30% above there, 30% above 65 would be 85,000. Yeah, so that mid 80K range easily should be, kind of enough volatility to the upside. Because like basically it's like as long as you're well past that 20-week moving average, and you're pushing the Bollinger Bands up, like that allows the market to go up. But with Wall Street in the game, right? They're like, if the liquidity is good until the end of next year, right? The Bitcoin cycle has a narrative that could run into Q4 of next year, Q3 or whatever, right? Then, like I think a lot of people could get surprised, but we could have like one big drop or a couple big drops along the way that Wall Street kind of just tries to rug and get profits along the way,
Yeah. So I got like a couple questions here to answer, which are just ones that made me laugh. So we got Huncho here with the market has chosen gold, not crypto. Gold's up 25% for the year. Just look at the Bitcoin from year to date today. I literally can't pull it up. It's like ridiculous. Like
in the last 365 days, Bitcoin has from trough to peak tripled, with just where it's at least doubled.
Yeah, like I'll literally pull it up. Like the Bitcoin price, right? If we go, let's just go off of January, right? 30, 40. So we're up roughly, what is that, like 50+%, even more. I mean, if you even go a year back, it's ridiculous, right? You go a year back, it's about a 2x. It's about a 2x and some change, 2.2x from a year ago. You can do the same to gold, and you're only up about 25% on gold. So Bitcoin's out.
Gold's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy for gold, because gold does not do that at all. It only does like $100 or $200 moves a year, if that,
Peter Schiff must be dancing with his pot of gold.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have one.
And just for people wondering, like, why aren't you guys in Red One? Well, we own Red One, and it's a business, and we have people using it, pretty much full time right now for Red One. And I'm currently,
I was going to say we also go there several days a week or whatever. It's, kind of chill to stream, not from the studio every day.
Right. So don't worry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make you sad, brother. You know, we haven't lost it, but we still own it. Yes.
It's all going to zero, bro. It's September 1st. We got kicked out. Oh my god.
Yeah, we did a couple of GG3 streams. We had Fresh and Fit there. You know, we had quite a lot of people in there. We still have Michael Sartain doing his streams, MOA doing their streams. We got Rolla Tomasi, we got Charlie, we got me. You want me to continue? Because I can. So a lot of stuff going down there too. Yeah. So doing A-OK, man. A-OK. And two, just for reference. We were doing A-OK. I just came back from Las Vegas, and I was at the Raiders game, 49ers game.
Yep.
And Raiders and 49ers couldn't beat each other. They just fucking tied like losers. I was there, so.
Well, at least you could drink.
Yeah,
but with the $10 beers.
I mean, the last 20 seconds, I was watching Pee Wee football. They're just tossing their
Yeah, because they're all just like fighting for a job.
Yeah, basically, but hilarious.
Yeah, there's a comment here earlier from Raider Reborn talking about, like same with the studio down bad, right? Charlie's going to be teaching English in Japan if this shit doesn't pump. That was pretty good.
Charlie should say, I'm going to teach this girl's Oni-chan.
Hey, gotta go beat Deuce Bigelow over there.
Yeah. But we've got about 2,400. That's a great price on Ethereum. They're roughly down almost the same, I guess 11% for the 7-day, but like Tether's still $1. BNB still down 10% too. They're all down 10% roughly. Let's see. Helium's up a little bit. That's on there. Monero's doing okay-ish, but that's 4% is really not. That's a rounding error. Helium's the only one that's kind of up a little bit. What else we got here?
The whole market's on goddamn vacation.
Yeah, the whole market's on vacation. Let's look. Injective's down. Damn, Injective's down a good chunk. Celesta, Core, Tau, Dog with Hat. Fuck, Dog with Hat's down 20, almost 25%. Damn near. Crazy. Where's Pepe at? 20% now, but this is good. So this is where I like if we go a little bit lower, the next points I'm buying this is between 2.8 billion market cap and lower. So on my DCA schedule, so the lower I can get it, so I'll probably DCA at 2.8, 2.5, and 2.1 billion market cap. And after that, I'd make some new selections if it actually did cross any lower than that. But I don't really expect it going to below 2 billion. But if things keep up, you will have a chance to DCA on Pepe at below 3 billion market cap, which is a pretty good steal. So this is something I'm still very actively buying. And Near Protocol, you might be able to buy this at low threes if shit goes really bad. But this is a great price on Near. Phantom is actually because Phantom was actually the leader on the last drop of which coin fell down the most. So surprisingly, it actually hasn't fallen that much compared to how bad its recent performance
I think people are starting to grab their bags before Sonic.
Yeah, it's
because they're going to be doing airdrops, for people that have held after they did the 1-to-1 swap and everything. So, yeah, Andre's in charge of basically getting people, attracted to the chain, right? So, I think he'll do pretty well at that.
Yeah, you could see probably what happened here is like some of the whiff money probably went back into Solana, which is probably more than likely what happened. And so like I told you guys, 118, 112, 108, any of those prices and stuff is a really great price to get into Solana. Even if you bought here, this is really great price on Sol.
It's been holding up really well too, actually.
Screaming buy under $20. Screaming buy under $20.
Oh yeah,
all the government involvement.
I don't even think it goes below 15 by much. So like that $15 to $20 range is so nice.
You did a whole video on this explaining why you're so bullish on Avalanche, and it was at $25.
Yeah. Well, and I originally said like, hey, buy the breakout on one of our Casual Friday, Shitcoin Friday streams, saying buy it at $16. And that whole range there is great because it's just the banks are using it, right? Citibank, Australian, New Zealand Bank, JP Morgan. So yeah, might do well.
This is interesting though. Gala has actually had some relatively good strength. I mean, outside of this drop it had recently, it was above 2 cents for the first time in a while.
It's like everybody's who's gonna sold already sold, so it's just sitting there.
Yeah, so Gala is, kind of like, remember, get your coins below 3, but like preferably this price and much lower is where you buy your Gala. Once you make your bag, stop DCAing and just DCA into something else. Root Network. Once you get your Root Network bag and you got your Illuvium bag, then just keep going down the list of stuff. Like Near is another one. Near is a good L1 to buy. Pretty good. It's not like Near protocols isn't going to crash as much as something like, as an example, did I pass it? Like Near is not going to fall as much as something like Root does because Root's way below its starting price. It's below even one of the rounds that it came out. It's not the friends and family round, but I think it's like, what is it, their A round or their second round?
Well, just where it originally launched, yeah.
Yeah. So Root's at a great price. If it goes any lower, beautiful. But
it can literally go as low. It can literally go as low as it wants to still be no problem.
But it is interesting that the ones that kind of held up okayish, and obviously this is like relative because obviously 15% still bad. Data as well, another GameFi sort of AI playing out, because of course I don't have to look at it because they're going to be talking. They have AI now somehow. Everything has AI now, you guys. Incredible.
Hey, it pumps.
Yeah, there's not token, of course. Obviously, I would much rather just buy Ton, but Ton's at a good value right now. Polkadot.
Yeah, well, like on the Ton ecosystem right now, that Dogs coin.
The
Resistance Dog, like that's like their. I mean, Nog coin is one of their main meme coins, but also Dogs. I mean, it looks like it's going to become their main dog coin. So like, I think the Dogs coin on Tone coin is at where it originally came out at, if not maybe a little above or a little bit below. So like that one's like an easy one. And then like in terms of the AI play, I mean, Fetch AI is almost back to $1. So if it goes, basically, I don't think it's going to go any lower than 70 cents. So, under $1 is pretty nice.
So Blue Diesel, he asked, when you say get your bag, do you mean a dollar amount, percentage per portfolio, or token amount? I mean more of a dollar/percentage of portfolio. You have to decide if like, I'll make a 3% allocation, 5%, or you're like, fuck it, I'll throw $500. It just depends on what you're kind of comfortable with. If you're like, well, I've got this much of DCA, I'll just buy some at $500 here, and if it does something cool, or I buy $1,000 bag, and then just that's enough of that. You might buy that and see like, oh, if I buy another 300, it's a nice round number. And you're like, all right, cool, done.
Yeah,
and then you're done with
sense in relation.
Correct. Yeah, you can't. And I see guys never. This is a big thing because dollar cost averaging, right? And dollar cost crypto, you just don't just keep dollar cost averaging blindly forever. Like you have to you have to be smart with it and stuff. It's it's dynamic DCAs.
I thought I heard just continue to take out loans once you come to Vegas if you're down. So
let me lose quit. Let me lose quit.
Exactly.
And for any of you guys who lose it all and you're going to get divorced, I'd really hit up my boy Randy Couture, divorce attorney. He's like the best. I mean, he's the best in the business, bros. I mean,
did you catch your wife in the full mount with an unsanctioned opponent? Has your better half gone up 3 weight classes?
Randy Couture, divorce attorney.
Have you taken enough of a beating? Are you ready to tap out of your marriage? Then you need me, Randy Couture, divorce attorney.
I love how he has his own face on his book.
Horrible. Let's see. Oh shit, that's so hilarious. Fuck, that's terrible.
At least it wasn't a Chris Benoit meme.
Oh no, stop it, bro. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. Where's that one coin I was going to see? Chainlink, Aptos. Yeah, there's some stuff holding up. I mean, like obviously everything's down about like 10, 15, but exactly what Bitcoin is.
Thorchain's not looking too shabby. I was like, because usually when like it's a little up there, yeah. There it is. Cheap as hell, under $4, and like I forget what the previous all-time high was, but like that's an easy one. That's like it's like a layup type play. You're like it's going to get back to its previous all-time high, which was what,
$20. $20.
It's gonna be like a 5x, 6x to get to the previous all-time high. I think it can do it really like pretty easily. So it did a good move there, halfway up already, off the lows. So like I don't know, it's just one that's like consistently pumps along with altcoin season, so it just is correlated overall. So
yeah, it did pretty. I mean, it did exactly. I mean, it peaked basically where Ethereum peaked, right there. Look,
it's a good one that outpaces Ethereum by a bit, but not like a crazy amount. So it's kind of like a Solana type volatility.
Right. Anything else here? Yeah, I think you've been pretty right on helium. You know, helium being a good Solana play because it's
like one of the only now I guess Render copied them and moved over, right? But before that, I would say helium was the only like OG project that had already proven itself that had moved to Solana. I thought in the bear market their move to Solana was a little I was skeptical of it, but played off extremely well for them. Like they just went right to where the liquidity was.
That'd be so funny if Randy Couture was an actual divorce attorney. That shit would be hilarious, bro. That's big money, bro. That's big money. But I mean, yeah, if you look at it, essentially, if you bought it a year ago, you know, you'd be up a 7x right now. It crashed down from like I think it was like let me see, a $10 top, crashed down here to about low threes. Let's just call it like 330, and then is back up here again. So this thing is basically done like a 2.3x just from the local bottom and stuff here, and from a year ago. I mean, from the cycle lows, essentially. I mean, it's up quite a lot. So this coin's done pretty good. So anytime it does like a pretty violent crash, 60% plus, it's a pretty good time to buy it, basically.
Yeah, and any of these, like you can either hold them for a year or you can like trade them as well, because like you can sometimes on these coins, if you're like, I want to go on a move like an altcoin season or something, but I don't really want to hold it long term, then you can like anytime where everybody's like freaking out and it's cheap and the bull market's still going, right, scoop up a bag. Once it pumps into alt season, just take your profit on it if you're not wanting to be a long-term holder.
Right. Let me see what the old Spooky Swap's done today.
I think
only
it's
down
good.
3%. And I bet probably all the bullish news that's come out. They've done a couple spaces. I still am listening to the spaces, but there's a lot of juicy info in there, so much more concise. So they're not planning to issue any more tokens. That was really good. So they're going to keep the same amount of tokenomics that they have today. They are going to be playing around with how they're going to create yield and everything like that, because there still is a bit of tokens not completely out yet, and they still have money in treasury and tokens in treasury. But the team's going to launch it. Their strategy essentially seems to launch on as many chains as possible. I am working on Spooky Swap launching on Pulse Chain. That would be cool.
That would be great.
They're not opposed to it. But I had somebody in the chat, which they were wrong. I had somebody in the chat that said this was wrong. This is super wrong. They said that Spooky Swap, your coins are on Ethereum right now. Your coins got copied. Only Ethereum got system copied over. Only Ethereum. Now there was stuff like a wrapped BTC, which did exist on Ethereum that did get copied over, but that's only like, I think it's under like 300,000 coins total, because that's all that existed at the time. So why are we bullish on Root? Ready Player One. That's why.
Secret CIP.
Yep, that's as far as I'm going with it, because it's an L1 worth absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
and when it's sexy, everyone knows. It's just kind of like you can't be a female. You can't just go. You just can't go to the finish line and fuck the winner. You got to catch some of these chicks when they're still fat, but they're going to the gym. There's a chance you're early investing. I'm not saying you're plowing hogs, but I'm just saying you're a compliment here and there, a DCA here and there.
Hey, a little makeup on the pig here and there.
No.
Well, like you just gotta have good marketing for your coin, is what I'm saying.
Right. Horrible.
But yeah, what were we talking about? No.
I have no idea. I was so trying.
No, what I was gonna say earlier was, Tone Coin back in the day, right? I think this was towards the end of the bear market, or maybe just a little bit before. It was like October, November of 2022. We were basically like, hey, there's actually been some good stuff building in the bear market on Tone Coin. Telegram, has a huge audience. Like this coin could do something, and Telegram didn't do shit. Maybe did a 2x for like a year or 9 months after that or whatever. And then it fucking, started melting faces, became the toast of crypto for a bit. And like, it's still building, right? Root's kind of in that same position, I think, of timing, right? So it's like, yeah, maybe the next 6 months is accumulation, but once you get one of those good alt seasons going in 25, get some of that news out there, it could be good. But hey, don't put the farm on it, right? So you set them going all in.
Yeah, so a lot of the protocols outside of maybe, just to give you guys a little Phantom update, so a lot of the protocols on Phantom are like have reduced their emissions because they're saving up emissions as well as kind of like funds to then launch on Sonic to have high yields and everything like that. So stuff like Beats, they are in partnership with Balancer. They are going to get V4 upgrade to Balancer, which will go on to Beethoven X. So the Beethoven X team it's one of the few forks that actually is working with the original team, and we'll be getting the latest upgrade to, if you think V3 9 millimeter cut chain coin is good, then you'll love V4, right? You'll love your VTech, you guys. You'll love your VTech.
You rugged me once, shame on me. You rugged me twice, shame on somebody else or something. How did that phrase go? Rug me fourth time. You know, who the hell's fault is it by that point? I don't know.
One of my female students is in class, and I teach is competitive power building, and it's pretty cute and what? Polo, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Why hasn't the fat Italian that rugged me on Wonderland been arrested? Because he works with the mafia, bro. He works with the bros. Like, it's. Yeah, especially if they're international. Good luck, bro. They're almost never going to get in trouble.
He bought his yacht in Dubai.
Yep. If they're in Dubai, you got to question it a little bit more. This is just facts, man. You have to. Even I got nothing against Dubai, but like if your favorite influencer lives in Dubai, trust them less.
It's like you're walking into that bar in the Wild West, and they're like, "Hey, come on in. The water's fine. Play a game of cards." Yeah.
We got to figure out how to get your LP's pocket in our pocket, Charlie.
Another Woozy, another Watsy, another.
Oh, very nice. They don't call me fucking Sifu for nothing, bro.
Oh shit! No.
Damn, bro. You know some crazy shit? He's on Twitter, fucking dropping dimes, bro. Like he's got. Oh man, I shouldn't even show his Twitter. His Twitter is fucking hilarious. Let me see.
They're just scammers living in broad daylight.
Oh my god, Sifu. Oh my god, bro. It's fucking terrible, dude. Why is it not showing up? Yeah, Sifu is like literally dropping like cart. It's so weird what he's doing. Like, oh my god, like I should even show you. Let me see. Okay, once you see this, Charlie, you're gonna be
like looking into the pits of hell.
He's so smart, bro. He's so fucking smart, bro. He's a genius, bro. He's like, he has this thing. He's created a cartoon of himself and his little thing of like he called them Sifuisms, which is like his way of like his kung fu advice. This is real, by the way. This is not.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not surprised, to be honest.
All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails in a given time and function is the truth and power. Sufism 8.
So basically, trust me, bro.
Hope in reality is the worst of all evils because it prolongs it for men of man. What, motherfucker.
To have no hope, let me rug your ass.
Feelings like your mother's breasts. You know you're there, but they're better left unfelt. What?
What the fuck? I don't know how to interpret that one, but okay.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's whether you beat the spread. What?
Good luck.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I mean, look. People say alcohol causes many deaths, but they never mention how many people were born because of it. Sifuism, dude.
Probably not wrong.
This one he stole. I know he stole for fact. You're only
definitely stole the alcohol
when you bang it. Yeah, bro. But he's saying, but you see, this is what he does. This is what's so smart. He's just reprogramming you. He's like, I shouldn't trust you. You're in a battered bitch relationship with this guy. He's honey dicking Twitter again with these shits and like he's not that bad. He's funny. Got your ass. I got your ass again, motherfucker.
Yeah, he won't even say what project he's a part of until he's already rugged it. You know,
He's already rugged it, and he's made the money and stuff like that. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Bruh. Bruh.
See, I know he lives by that one. Like, that's number one right there. See?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of deserve it. You know? I mean,
Like,
at this
you
point.
follow him, you like, I'm going to buy that coin. Yeah, you definitely deserve it.
You know, it's just kind of like, but you know what? You know who can save you, man?
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
Damn.
That's how it works.
So Raiders Reborn said, I think Sifu had one of his partners killed in India. I wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked, bro.
What if that was, what was that guy's, Gerald Cotton? What if they together, they rugged that Canadian exchange?
Oh, yes.
He was part of that,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
so what if they together rugged the Canadian exchange? That's where the guy went to in hiding. As he was hiding, what if he got him off and he took all the money? I can see that. I would be surprised. Yeah. Anything, allegedly, anything's possible, right?
The weird thing is he's got to be running a service because there's just absolutely no way he just gets on the boards out of nowhere. I mean, as soon as you see him on the board, you know you're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, but you should always know anyway what the bull run's going to be over. But like, it's, I feel like almost playing that video. It's like, like the meme video. We always show this in the course. We always show the Sifu video. It's kind of hilarious and stuff. The Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah.
As long as we didn't get copyright.
That's true. Well, we might actually.
I mean, I don't know if we would or not. I have no idea how that all works. We could probably comment on it.
Definitely, but it's a pretty good video. There's a couple videos we always show just for fun during the courses because it's kind of like when I play this one a little bit. I'm kind of taking the piss out of the Forex traders or like.
Work's been such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah. Oh, in this economy, camera? Are you kidding? With inflation? We get it. Let daddy talk.
Like y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh yeah, I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing it with me. No, we already have a contract.
Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man.
The good old digital currency. Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions.
You can provide me the lifestyle I deserve.
I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles. We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never got to work another day in your life.
I didn't know you were a motivational speaker, Paul.
You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-O, you know you got to sell a course, right?
Yeah. Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this. Yes! Great idea.
Whole life savings. Let's go.
That would be so funny. God damn it.
And then they have to have the version. They have to have the version of how people then do actually react.
I know it's so crazy. We laugh about this now, but like, when guys in the chat are saying, "Yo, Miguel, Charlie, I want to name my firstborn son after you guys." God damn it, you got to know. It's time. Yeah, it's time.
More than once at the top.
I know, dude. It's fucking brutal, bro.
All in, baby.
Yo, DCC, I got Moongang tatted on me. God damn it.
Well, hey.
Well.
You're, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
it's
against it, but
but
sentiment signal.
I'd be very impressed at the bottom of the market. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. When DCC buys a second Hellcat, I know it's the top. No. Honestly, the car I've been really wanted. I mean, I joke around about. I always say about Bugatti, like the Bugatti Operation Bugatti with the spooky swap. But legitimately, 1% of the supply can be bought for about $94,000 right now and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like so the one car I've been really thinking about for a long time, I've been wanting to get the Venom Hennessy. Fastest, that's the actual fastest production car right now. Faster than the Bugatti, faster than anything. Fucking sick ass car. If you haven't seen it, man, go see the Venom Hennessy. That's a car, bro. That's a car. That shit's super tits. But anyway, besides that, I digress. Yeah. Was it a timestamp though? Because that was legitimate. I have no idea. Anyway, no, I truly did. There really is a very, very high chance we will hit 100K before the end of the year. It's not impossible. We do need interest rates to be steadily going down. We are getting like signals as well, like little. It's kind of like smoke right now that a lot of central banks are right there. They're just waiting for the U.S. to kind of start lowering interest rates so they can start. They have to start printing because they have to weaken their currencies more than the dollar in order to keep up competitively with exports. And the economies around the entire planet are not doing great right now. So they need to print money. Also, another fact is that these high interest rates, the longer they stay like this, more governments have to borrow at these rates, and that's actually crushing the governments. It's not really. It's like these high rates actually force the governments to increase taxes even more. So we're already in a very bad cycle already. Like the United States government, from let's say like 2011 to like the beginning of 2020, since we had basically 0% interest rates, the United States government effectively could borrow money for free, and did. So like even though like the now this is horrible, like we should not be trillions and trillion dollars in debt right now as the U.S. government, but most of that was borrowed at 0%. So they're paying very little interest to keep them. It's like they can make minimum card payments on the credit card for that money spent, but all the money that's being borrowed today cost a lot. And it's getting to the point where the interest payments are becoming such a problem that it's not even like we're gonna be over the budget over 5 or 10%. It's becoming like 20-30% every year, because so those interest payments need to come down so they can kind of it's more like not refinance, but essentially refinance the current debt and stuff that is stuck at 0%, because anything the United States borrowed at 10, 15, 30 years and it's 0%, it's free. Now that shouldn't think like that. That's bad. But it's like if the bank offered you, not like the guys on Twitter and Instagram that borrowed on Chase through a glitch. But I'm talking about, imagine you got a $1 million 30-year loan at like 1% interest. As long as you ain't stupid, I'm not saying it's a lock, but as long as you ain't completely, like if you took $400 and kept it in the bank to keep payments and you started like making investments, you might come out on top. I don't know.
It could work.
Yeah, it could work. I'm just saying, and then people, yeah, because like most people have the misconception that all the inflation that happened in terms of like the dollar is because of the COVID checks. The COVID checks, the $1,200, the $800, the $600 that was given to all poor people. That's
or the $20 million they gave the Lakers.
They give it back. They give it back, right?
They said they were going to. I don't know if they ever did. They probably gave $5 million back, and they're like, okay.
Brown conservative. When I'm offering to fly both Miguel and Charlie to New York, that'll be the top. He's like, call me Mr. Bitches. Yeah. But but all jokes aside, it was really just all the loans they gave to small businesses. So it's like the small business owners are like anything, even if you're just a self-employed guy, 1099, if you're working hard, you got a little extra money to invest. These are the people who can invest. So if you have a legitimate business with some employees, these people were getting a free loan from the government that they didn't have to pay back, just basically free money. A lot of them took it. A good chunk did use it to put in their savings because for the rainy day, but a lot of people yeeted it into a brand new watch, some cars, the nightclubs, and investments, stocks, and crypto. And then they offered, hey, these are all the loans you never have to pay back, but you want a loan where you have to pay it back?
I bet you,
sign me up.
I bet you there's one guy who just was like, I'm gonna buy all the toilet paper in case one of those pandemic things happens again.
There's always one guy. I mean, we had negative gold, but like it was a combination of things. It was basically the reason that the stuff that you really want, houses, watches, stocks, and cryptos went up was because small, medium-sized, and large business owners in America got a bunch of money and yeeted money into that stuff. So that class bought. And then you had support because of not just the trade war, but because of the Android 19 epidemic, that shut down the means of production. So you had supply issues, so that drove prices up. So it wasn't like we were more hungry or we were buying the same amount of stuff we did last year. It's just if there's a 40%, 50% reduction in supply, prices go up. So of course they always blame it on the poor
or the rich.
Yeah. Because
the money it's one or the other. It's like it's all their fault or it's all their fault. It's never, anything in between.
Whatever happened to Tetranode? Still around. He changed his name. He's still lurking, bro. He's still lurking. Tetranode still got money. Yeah. Shout out to Raider Nate, man. This Raider Reborn guy, he remembers. Holy shit.
He was paying attention.
Yeah, he was paying attention. I'm glad you're back, brother. Don't put it all on the Raiders, but yeah. What's the worst team in the NFL?
The Panthers are not great. The Patriots are not great.
The Jets? I don't know.
Jets are not bad right now since Rodgers is still,
Browns?
has knees. No, Browns are good. Yeah, the Raiders aren't in the lower part, but yeah, I guess Panthers probably be one of the worst anticipated right now, along with the Patriots.
Broncos, yeah.
Broncos, yeah, but they could start making a comeback a little bit.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. That's one of my favorite teams from growing up, just because I watched South Park. I was just a Broncos fan because of South Park.
Yeah, the Broncos were good in the 90s and the early 2000s with John Elway, and then they had Terrell Davis and some good players and stuff like that. But I just hate Sean Payton. He's their new head coach. He was the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, and I want that guy to fail miserably. I want to see him lose.
I love how the chat's just putting all these teams. She was like, bro, then fucking more than half the league just sucks balls.
Yeah, there are teams that are what do you call it? Just top heavy. They're better than everybody else. So yeah.
Is it the perception? Now, obviously, all these players, if you put them against anybody, they're incredible. These are incredible athletes.
Well, yeah. But some people say if you take the worst NFL team and put it against the best college team, it'll be a contest, which I always think is the stupidest argument ever because the NFL team is going to kick their ass.
I would love to see it though. Honestly,
I would be entertained for sure. But
what happens
they might
if they
put up
lost?
A little bit of a fight for a quarter or something like that. But nah, bro.
All right, let's just say you had the fucking Giants or the Browns and they fucking lost. Oh shit, dude!
Maybe the only one that they could have, a college team could have beat, were the Dan Orlovsky 0-16 Lions back in the day.
Oh, is it that bad?
But yeah, it was Dan Orlovsky. He's an ESPN analyst now, and nobody likes him. And he was one of the worst quarterbacks ever. He was a backup, but then the only good thing they had on that team was Megatron, Kelvin Johnson. So he was awesome. But besides that, it's one of the shittiest teams ever.
Got you.
But hey, the Lions are number one in the division now. Good for them, I guess.
Anyway, man, I'm looking to buy a WNBA team. So if anyone has any possible leads, let me know.
I would say, what do you call it? I don't know which team is the worst. I don't even know, but maybe the Atlanta Dream, because remember Kelly Loeffler from the NASDAQ? She used to own them, but they kicked her out of ownership or something.
Oh, really? Interesting. No, you know what? Fuck it. A women's soccer team would probably do pretty good, or a minor league, a really minor league. Fucking
the MLS is. We're gonna go for a cheap team like the last what do you call it, men's league that was affordable for entry level sports team owners would be the Major League Soccer.
Entry league sports owners. Yeah, it's not like you want the lowest end Rolex you can buy.
One that you could because it's $15 million to get in, you still have to be Kevin Durant to get a piece.
I mean, you still got to be playing. Yeah, you got to have some money and stuff. But
well, not only have some money, but you have to have connections too, right? Because they're not just letting any schmo Joe, or Joe Schmo in there. So
next year, hey, they let me in, bro. I got it.
Hey, early 2026. Just all I'm saying is MLS. Don't come to Vegas yet. Wait till 2026 after the bull market. Right. Then we can talk.
Fucking hilarious. Anyways, besides future pipe dreams, no, I am pretty bullish on 100K Bitcoin. It's just going to happen. I mean, you have too many big players eating up the fucking supply of Bitcoin, and it's just once kind of the spigot turns on and more people are using, because it's really like it's not really retail buying. I mean, it's already the investor class that's buying, and it's already big players that are buying up the Bitcoin supply, and there's only so much they can buy OTC before. That's it. Like it's just the price has to go way up before anyone even thinks about selling.
Yeah. And like miners, are still, a lot of the ones that were going to get kicked off already have. So a lot of the forced selling that's gone on with like Germany, Mt. Gox, stuff like that, it's already gone on so much that I mean, really right now it's just like watching the market flow with liquidity, really. Right. And then like the farther away we get from the halving, the more likely we are to have, more pump. So it's one of the ones where it's like, as long as you know the ingredients of what's necessary for a pump to happen, like you can see that they're there in front of us, they just have to get, ignited essentially, right? Then it makes, this time in the market, like a good time to continue to dollar cost average in your knowledge, right? As much as into, your portfolios and stuff, because you have time, right? During a bull market when things are going crazy, not a lot of time, right, to really input new knowledge and figure out what's going on. So like the newer that you are to the market, let's say like you've been here 6 months or less, like the more you should just be devouring as much information right now when there's not much happening. And people tend to be more like, straightforward, honest, or whatever, when prices are low or slow or not much is happening. And so you'll catch, people on different YouTube channels, Twitter spaces, whatever, leaking a little bit of extra information because they're trying to get attention. I think Altcoin Daily put out a troll tweet saying like Charles Hoskinson is missing last week. I'm like, damn, like their subscribers must be down so bad that they're just like, okay, let's make some shit up for half a day and then, get Charles to, kind of back us up on it or something. I'm like, damn, like you guys must be really desperate for subs right now.
He just texts, I am dead. Horrible. Wait, do we have a? Where is it? Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, the gold price is up a little bit. I mean, it's fine. It's like, I mean, it is a lot of money, right? It's $500. It's it's $2,525 today. So it's a good move. I mean, gold hasn't been this high ever. But I'm also not very impressed. Like shit. Like honestly, for how much inflation that's happened, gold should be probably like $8,000 right now.
Where is it at right now?
$2,525. It should be $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000.
But it's always continuing getting flooded with paper contracts too.
Yeah. And that's kind of the problem. You can do that with Bitcoin up to a point. There's like, it's because it's already on the internet. And like the thing is too, when there was a lot of people that during the Android 19 epidemic that they couldn't even trade gold because their goldsmiths were closed. So parts of the actual infrastructure of the gold industry shut down. That a lot of the coin stores who sell and buy gold and silver shut down. So you could, so like there was like that shut down. So like that actually really hurt them. So it kind of made it. It's one of the reasons I think that like you really didn't get the spike in gold as much as you should have on gold. And because I mean realistically, man, they've been talking about forever. I mean they say you own one piece of gold, you can buy a house or whatever the fuck they're saying. I've heard crazy things from
they are good at selling the dream on the narrative though. You gotta hand them that. Like damn, like it's just like they just never stop.
Yeah,
saying the same shit.
But the good thing about gold price going up is the total market cap of gold's going up, and gold does have an infinite supply, infinite inflation supply. Very small, but like infinite. They keep digging more out of the ground. They get poor Africans dig it out of the ground to ship it to America, and we put it right back in the ground. Yeah, gold bugs are annoying, bro. And the sad shit is, in 40 fucking years, we're gonna be the gold bugs with crypto. It's not. Do not trust L5s. L5s are the devil. Back in my day, we used to invest in what God-given technology, L1s. Granddad, you can't instantly transfer through mind wave on those rickety L1s. L5s is the future, Granddad. What, Billy?
So Grandpa, you're saying there were never any Ponzi's back in your day either, huh?
Well, Granddad, I prefer the word Ponzu. You sound real lame right now.
Ponzu. More tasty, by the way.
Yeah. I actually said this on my show the other day, and it's pretty true that like in 20 years, not now, but in 20 years, like I would tell you guys, never throw away a laptop, never throw away a computer, never throw away your phone. Whatever phone you have today, just keep it forever. What's the point? Because you might have some dust on an old laptop, some Ethereum, maybe some Bitcoin, maybe some Pulschain, Hex, whatever coin of the day that might survive. It might be worth a mortgage payment. It might get you out of trouble. Or it might be like, how's an Ethereum in here? Holy shit! Or you're like, holy fuck, man! Thank you, Google. I mean, this couch cushion dust might turn into something very serious one day, very serious. And this is something that me and Charlie have talked about quite a lot. We're going to be doing in the next bear run. It's for the guys who've been with us since the 2021 cycle, and now we're going to be entering at some point into the 2029, 2028 cycle. In the future is about putting some Ethereum away forever. I'm talking about like it's going to get to a point where like, bro, even in the dip, unless you're already playing with money, man, it's going to be like you're just this next dip's going to be one of the final times to really get some Bitcoins in your pocket because it's going to get out. It's going to get so like your fiat. You will not.
Volatility will just be. Yeah, the volatility will just be like closer to what you see in like traditional markets a little bit more, especially with like Bitcoin, right? So like we have the next cycle could be anywhere between like a 65 to 75% drop from top to bottom, right? The one after that, which would be in, let's say 2031, that might be maybe a drop of, 45 to 55% on Bitcoin or something like that. So like, the volatility to the downside in each bear market just gets less and less and less. And that's always something to, like good to have the mains.
Right. So if I were to pull back here, right, like this is Ethereum's price chart right here, right? Even though I know the prices already, but like, you had these massive drops here and, December, February, and I don't know, I can't pull it out here, but basically in February it actually did drop to like $80-$70 for Ethereum and stuff. But you're talking about $80, $70 Ethereum in this range, and let's just say even if I round it to 100, right, and then we get to the current low of the $800 low, the local low that we had over here, right, for this recent cycle, you're talking about low to low. You're talking about roughly a 10x to like an 8x increase from low to low. So if for some reason you didn't take profits and you just had the same amount of money, you could buy 10 times less crypto, 8 times less crypto than just Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, this little thing right here about income, right?
You have to make $246,000 in 2024 to afford the same lifestyle as your parents who made $80,000 in 1990. Until we meet again!
Except 20 years. It didn't take 20 years this time. It took 3 years. From 21 to the bot, like from like 2017 top to like 2019 bottom. 2 years. So if you're in 20, because we're in the 2016 year or the 2020 year, right? So it's just like in 3 years, you're just gonna, it's not gonna be like an $800 low on Ethereum or a $15,000 low on Bitcoin.
Yeah, might be like on Ethereum. It could be like, a $3,000-$4,000 low.
Yeah, we're probably looking at a 40 to 60,000 Bitcoin low. 40 to 60. I don't know if you got 40 to 60,000. Sure, you might be able to buy an Ethereum, but it was $15,500 low on Bitcoin. This next time is going to be 40 to 60,000. Wow. So unless you really did profit or you're you're really concentrating on those low times, I mean, that's the chance to put it away, because that next rise is going to be hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars, and even if it will go hundreds of thousands by the next cycle, but then even if it takes 2030 for it to go to $1 million, it will go to $1 million. And that next low is that you got 400,000, you got fucking $600,000 to buy the low on one BTC. I don't think so. So it's going to run away from you. So you got to make the money you can now to be able to buy your bags back and then some, and then put some away. Put some Bitcoin away. Like I call it Miguel's anti-retardation fund. In case of stupidity, break glass, break treasure, right? I'll put a Bitcoin, some Ethereum, I'll put some other goodies in here, maybe some stables, and then just put it away. And long term, you might be really happy 10, 20, 15 years from now, where you're like, wow, I'm glad I have this. You could also add a little hex, a little whatever the hell you like, AVAC, whatever you think we think like, oh, this might actually last a long time. That's when you get the loan. if like, fuck, I fucked up this time. You fucked up for the third time. Okay, this time I'll make it right. So the low might be at the end of 26, beginning of 27. Guesstimation here on Ethereum and Bitcoin. So that's when we're not saying get loans, it's not financial advice, but that's when you go hard in the paint. 6 times, don't say that, go remain. Fuck off. 6 times the charm. There have to be Lucky Charms, Charlie.
They always.
But that's when you do the big ape and put a Bitcoin away, make the multiples. I really believe if we didn't have the lawsuit, I really believe like Richard Hart probably would have bought the lows there. I think there was just lawsuit stuff that just money couldn't be moved, personally. There's also a conspiracy theory, possibly, which it might be true with the stuff going on with Dye, that it was just dangerous to leave it in Dye now, and he had to move it at that point, which it is what it is. But can we still stake it until we make it? Sure, but you got to take profits every cycle. You can't stake it all and be stupid.
Yeah. Towards the end of the cycle, you should be as liquid as possible.
Yeah. This is when you stake your hex. This is when you stake your P hex. This is when you stake your hex right now. And you best not be staking it for this cycle. You best be staking it for 27, 28, 29 onwards. Not now. Anything you need right now, liquid to take profits, you keep it liquid now. Don't be dumb. Yeah. Because I don't want to hear any of you guys fucking saying like, yo, Miguel, I just borrowed 50,000. I just bought right now. You think it's a good time? I just staked it all for the next 3 years, 5 years. I'm like, bro, you staked nothing. Well, at least I will say, at least on the PHEX side, like it'll be always cheap enough you can get it out. So like I guess that's okay. But like, but you can get caught on the Ethereum side,
Yeah, and Jimmy was asking there, but if you average Bitcoin prices under 40K, should you sell the top and still rebuy back in? Well, yeah, because like you're going to still get more coin, right? So if it goes up to like $180,000 Bitcoin, you sell at 150, it goes back down to 40 or 50. You'll still buy it. You'll be able to get more coins. It's not about necessarily the entry price as much as stacking or coins, aka cultivating crypto.
Now,
I've heard that name somewhere before.
Now it's okay if you want to keep a little Bitcoin, or like let's just say if you were buying quite a lot and you end up getting quite a few, or you've traded and you've got a lot of Bitcoin, you might I'd be like, all right, if you, let's say you got into the position you're taking profits and you move money around and you've been trading crypto and you're like, damn dude, I got like 10 Bitcoin, 15 Bitcoin. Yeah, keep a couple. Fuck it, just keep it. You don't have to sell them if you don't want to, but you better take a lot of profit on the majority. But like that's the thing is like if like you're up that much on that many BTCs and you've been keeping them for a long time, then yeah, put them away in the Trezor. But a majority of people need to take profits so they can buy the next low when it crashes, and every low is becoming less of a low. It dips less every time, and I think people are going to be really surprised how much it doesn't dip this cycle around. It's going to dip, but like it's going to be much less than you think it is.
Yeah, Wall Street's going to still hold some of their bags. What I was just thinking, I was like, we should do an episode at some point with a GG33 about the what do you call it, major coins in crypto and their birth dates, essentially, right? Like Bitcoin, January 3rd, 2009. Kind of curious, like, hey, get some sauce on there.
So if Kamala Harris wins, right, the Dems, both the Dems and the Republicans, especially the Republicans and Libertarians, are very pro crypto. The Dems are just being pro crypto because it's the election, obviously.
Yeah, they'll be pro crypto going into the election. As soon as it's over, they're going to be like, screw you guys. We're bringing you down to the ground, and we're putting Gary Gensler like in charge of. We're going to Gary Gensler for vice president because Waltz had to back out or something. Like, Jesus.
We still have a, how do I say it? Like, we'll still have a bull run, but it's going to be much less. Like, depending on where we're at the end of the year, if we did crack 100 into the election or past the election and then it goes down, I mean, I probably would not even it probably might not even go past 140, 120, just because of especially if they start passing really stupid bills. And then, we just know what it is. But, with under Trump, I think, we get a very, very good bull run. He'll at least, at the very least, we just need these guys to leave him alone,
Yeah. Well, and I can send you this clip, but basically recently he said, we want the United States to be the world leader in crypto, if he gets voted president, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, versus, Kamala's like, I won't rug you guys, I promise.
I want you to rate both of these people. Here you
Give
go.
off the same energy.
So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash that we ended up washing them in the bathtub. So I am not playing around.
Back before the war broke out, I was a saucier in San Antone. I bet I could call up some of them greens. Yeah. Noodle some crawfish out the patio. I made some crab apples for dessert now, yeah? Hey, yeah! Ha!
Hell yeah! Huh? Yeah! Huh?
Wait, that's a theme song to the Jeffersons now.
Versus, a little Trump,
Who knows? Maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion. But how do you...
Dude, it's like, do you want somebody who's not a career politician who understands money, or do you want somebody who's a career politician who doesn't understand shit about money? I don't know. The math is mathing.
Yeah, and the Dems have also said that they want to tax unrealized. That will not pass. But holy shit,
doesn't even matter. Yeah, you don't even want anybody even remotely considering that.
She might as well have said that I'm going to get rid of fucking Social Security. The boomers will have her
or just say for every single dollar that goes through your hand, give me 50 cents.
Back to back. Your risk, our profit.
It's like the bully at school lunch. It's just how much you got there, kid?
Trump does not know about money. He's bankrupted. I mean, a lot of the bankrupted is just strategic. Yeah,
he did a lot better with the economy in the last in his 4 years than Biden ever did in his. That's at least
right.
So.
And it's really like the president is just it's a job of presiding over over what's going on. A lot of times it's just like, you know what, I'll leave this alone.
But also listen to their answers on questions about inflation. You ask Kamala about inflation, she's like, you know, the corporations are gouging us, you know, and that's about it. And versus Trump, he actually gives a nuanced answer to it, you know.
Yeah, the CIA is also conducting like they've done in the past, but this time they're doing very heavy, not overthrowing of governments, but faking elections and putting puppets in place, just like they have in the like the NAFTA, then all that stuff that happened with NAFTA, and I didn't even know this and stuff. I'm not surprised, but like a lot of the presidents from the late '80s to basically early 2000s were all taking CIA paychecks from all the Mexican presidents were taking CIA paychecks, declassified, legitimately. Vicente Fox all the way down to like President Salinas, all taking CIA checks, homies. Jesus, not surprised. LOL. But a lot of what's going down in South America with like the first female Jewish, Mexican-ish, or Latina-ish woman of Mexico, and what's happening in Venezuela, and then what's happening in down there in Argentina, and like what's happening in El Salvador is a little more anti-United States a little bit, but like they'll count out. Like there's a lot of stuff going down there because I mean they're gonna start. I think they're going to start strengthening the area down, and they're putting people in place to make deals happen. So there's a lot of oil stuff because I think like the master plan over if Trump gets in office is they're going to turn on Venezuela again for all that oil and put pressure on the Saudis. I think, unless the Saudis got something to stop it and stuff, but I don't know. It's a big geopolitical game because like the United States put themselves into a position where like we were oil independent for about 8 months, and the Saudis crashed the fucking price of oil so fucking hard it went negative, just to bankrupt the frackers. So
there's some good memes that came out of that though.
Oh yeah, there really was and stuff. Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Like generally speaking, it's like we know 100K is relatively inevitable for Bitcoin, and like I mean, yeah, there's a few things that can stop it between now and the end of next year, but there's not too much that can stop it. I don't think so.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
So we have Doberman with the $10 super chat. He's like, would you guys be interested into chats and podcasts with OG crypto people? Remember some of the legends back in the early day of Ethereum that aped their life savings. Maybe a new series could be inspiring. No, definitely.
Yeah. There's actually some interesting OGs which, have kind of gone off. We don't necessarily see them all the time, or they pop up every once in a while. But like, there's like Charlie Shrem from way back in the day, and like, and then there's all sorts that'd be interesting actually.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I'm actually going to have one on. I'm going to have Trader Season on probably late or early next year. So like late this year, early next year, I'm going to have him on and stuff. He's been kind of on a 2-year hiatus of doing interviews, but he said he'll make some time and stuff like that. But there's quite a lot of successful traders who've been around for a long time that they're willing to come back. But like you just got to catch them. It's the hard part. Really, an OG that's been successful, they have stupid mode.
Yeah, it's usually that 1 year. Oh, I wonder which year it is.
Possibly when I have something to show. I don't know.
No, well, yeah, more likely, like during the top of the bull market type of move, yeah.
Frog, Charlie Frog.
Who's the last crypto YouTuber that still has not come back yet? Is there anybody that's still not back yet? I'm trying to who else could be a sign that shit.
Well, he's not a crypto YouTuber, but like, here in my garage, Charlie, knowledge, we got a couple of, no?
Huh? I don't know.
No, you don't remember?
Huh?
No, you don't remember the commercial?
Oh, right. No, I know. Okay, yeah, I got you now.
Yeah. So, but like, he's not a crypto YouTuber, but he's not a crypto YouTuber. So I'm just trying to remember, like, because
but he turned into one.
Sunny Diesel knowledge, knowledge. A lot of them just retired.
Oh, is Crypto Zombie still doing? I haven't seen him in ages.
I don't even know.
He's one that I could see come back when it's like, okay, 2025, baby, here we go. But like, and those are just influencers, though. I'm talking. I was looking more at like OGs, like, guys who like, because you got an OG like Brian Armstrong with Coinbase, who would obviously, be doing really, really well and stuff. But it's also like, okay, which ones have kind of like not fallen off of the limelight a little bit? You know what I mean? That'd be really interesting too.
There is a lot of channels like that are like a lot of them are just, I mean, I guess they're just like, they're gonna do interviews here and there. You haven't heard too, the one guy's been really busy. What's the name of the founder of Bitcoin Cash? What's his name? Roger Ver. Roger Ver's not doing that many interviews, but he is around. He's very active.
Yeah, and he's always an interesting conversation as well. He's a smart guy.
Yeah, and stuff like, yes, Donovan's still streaming, you guys. We're actually still talking about doing the Crypto Oasis, which is really cool. So
it's always good to bring it back every once in a while when he's available.
Yeah, remember when many OGs used to record crypto content for in the forest or something? In the forest, yeah, in the forest, yeah. That always bugs me out. Anytime the influencers do the forest one, I'm not saying just randomly you decide, hey, I'm gonna do an outside stream, but like, I don't know. You guys, I got to take a sabbatical for mental health. I try to like off myself and stuff like that. I'm just not in a good place. I know everyone got rugged, but like,
it was just happened to be right after the rug, but don't mind me. No. Yeah, there's actually, I think a video going around. I mean, this one goes around every once in a while. It was like Andreas Antonopoulos in 2013 giving a speech, at a Bitcoin conference. And there's like 5-10 people there. But it's this huge like hotel conference room.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's always interesting to kind of see, who's around when, the market's quiet, because they tend to make a big difference.
Yes, your Magic Cats will go to Sonic. Yep. That's correct. Plan B's, I don't know, where's Plan B at? The Rainbow was what stock to flow, right?
Oh, he came back. He's already shelling some other crap, basically he's saying, trying to say that we're going towards like 500,000 or 400,000 or something this bull run.
Pump away, sir. Pump away.
I know, right?
Damn, dude. Yeah. Clancy's still around, you guys. He's still around. He's just I don't know, he's just like
mostly a Twitter focus, isn't he?
Yeah, he's mostly, he never really had a YouTube channel, but he's always been Twitter focused. He would just, one of our buddies, he would come on the shows, but he just wants to like, he's just been crunching numbers and stuff like that. I'll bet you next year he's gonna be like, yo, DCC Charlie, let's do a stream. And I'm like, all right, come on the stream. He's a friend of the fam, But I thought so. Yeah, don't go to Spain or France. That's right. Portugal might be okay-ish, but here's some crazy shit. Spain and France are kind of are frenemies and stuff, but the reason Portugal never disappeared as a country because the UK kept giving them support to keep the Spanish off their rockets or off their off balance. It's funny. There's a lot of political stuff I was learning about.
Yeah, they didn't have control of the whole coast.
Correct. Yeah. Because if you look at it, the Portuguese should have got conquered a long time ago. Long time. Like it should have. Like why? Yeah, you like it's all conquered except this 15% strip right here. The fuck? It makes no sense. Waters Above. Yeah, Waters Above's doing pretty good and stuff, but he's more on the woo-woo content. But like the sun cycles and lunar cycles aren't completely a joke. Like they're not. Like they like there is something up with that. Like there's
two guys that came to mind recently that are just like total grifters. That if they came back, I'd be like, oh man, it'd be like
Tiki Tori?
Oh yeah, Tika Tiwari would be a huge one, right? Because like if he comes back and gets popular, right? There's a difference between when people are like, he's probably kind of always around, but like he seems like
he's always lurking. He's like you made it sound like he's always lurking.
But like versus a guy like there's a guy named Cliff High who he was just ridiculous, but he was on crypto for a while with like Veritasium in 2017 and a few other things.
Oh, okay.
And I thought the guy had like just totally gotten out of crypto because he was like shilling some bullshit, And then he came back, but it was like for a very short period of time in 2021. I'd have to go back and look to see where that was exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was around the top. So Yeah, it's like a super woo woo, makes no sense on anything guy, but then like somehow gets into crypto every 4 years.
Insane. Moon Carl's still out here.
He's been active with Da Vinci.
Yeah, we met him in we met him in Miami, didn't we?
Da Vinci we did. Da Vinci we definitely did. Carl, I can't remember. I think I remember Carl because I don't know if
I think he was, bro. Bro, you know why? He was there. He was there with the guy, another handler, but everyone was there. Fuck, man, bro. Miami was horrible, dude.
He has such a punchable face. I don't know if I could hold back on that one.
It was that white party. It was that white party, the white on white party.
No, I know. There we met. The Altcoin Daily Twins. We met Cryptos R Us. We met Sin City Crypto. We met.
What's that one motherfucker? What's that dude's name? He always trolls the Hexen community. What's his name?
Oh, Eric Wall. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Wall. He's coolish in person, but what an asshole in Twitter. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. And then, like, come to find out he's one of the guys.
It's still not great in person sometimes.
Yeah, like, he's, like, honestly, like, I try to be okay. You know, I'm not going to be rude to anybody in person. Like, if, especially not being rude. Yeah, but like, Jesus Christ, bro. He's the one who talked to the feds trying to get Richard in trouble and trying to get the whole thing. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, enemy, he's a fucking enemy of the state, dude. Fucking crazy. He likes attention and shit. I guess he fucking makes himself a trans lady. He like Erica Wall. Let's not forget about all that shit. Remember that? Fucking LOL, dude. Yikes. One person that actually like we saw at the party, but we just didn't get to talk to him a lot was what's his name? Not Bob Lazar, but like
he's into crypto.
He's into crypto.
I heard he's into the greatest currency.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what happened to Pomp? Remember Pomp? Holy fuck.
Anthony Pompliano?
Yeah, he's still around, right?
He still has his channel, but he's less crypto focused. Ever since he took the sponsorship from SoFi, the TradFi Bank, right? He like toned down the crypto stuff like a little bit.
Yeah. Karn's right. Actions over words. Eric's too much of a snake. Yeah. His actions are just of an enemy. Even though we honestly would have, the community would have just accepted him open arms. They would want to be like there, but like
he was a useful enemy for a bit, right? But then it just, kind of devolved.
But it's not even. It's just like, dude, that's just like it's just so much shit. Like it's just no thank you. Like,
but creating the drama, sometimes gets some hype going. So like,
Well, I guess some talk's better than no talk, but like it's just not. It's just not even like when I look at it, it's not even funny anymore. It's just kind of like just cruel and unusual.
Yeah,
very cruel and unusual. The Barstools guy, he'll get into crypto too and stuff like. When Dave
Portnoy starts getting and be like, "I'm bullish on Bitcoin again." Oh my god, there's only like a few months left, boys.
Oh, the Paul brothers.
Oh, right.
That'll be soon.
Or Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Floyd. But Floyd's cool with dodging those indictments, bro. He's the guy who didn't get in trouble. What the, like I was laughing I got a chance to meet Vitaly in person. I got and Vitaly, he was locking up pedos with like Myron and everybody else, and he did something with like Akon, I'm locked up. That he did all. It was really hilarious, right? But Akon's one of the biggest scammers in crypto.
He got away.
He's like all time, bro. He scammed an entire country in Africa. He promised to build A-Coin in A city. You remember? I didn't forget that.
Dude, I saw a video about what ever happened to it. Dude, they showed like the land that it was supposed to be built on. Oh my god, bro, it looks so bad. It's just like empty and like just like nothing on it, like maybe just some trash or whatever. I'm just like, this is supposed to be the shining crypto city on the hill. I'm like, god damn, what the fuck?
It's bad, bro. It's super bad. It's not great at all. I feel like, and he just completely got away with it because he rugged Africans, basically.
Yeah.
And and it's crazy. I was like, that's how I felt. I was laughing at the whole shit because obviously, like, fuck up these pedos. But then I was also like, yo, Akon, you rugged a lot of people, brother. Holy shit. I'm locked up. That shit's gonna be hilarious one day. for another reason, possibly, because they're supposedly I'm talking out my ass here, so but he's supposed to. He has another year to try to complete the city or start construction, or they're going to start going after him legally.
I was going to say, what's the statute of limitations on something like that?
I don't know. It depends how much the African drug lord wants them dead or alive. I mean,
well, whether he wants to ever go back to his own country or not, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the reason Akon scammed is because he's partners and the government try to blackmail him. That's how it is in Africa. So you're right. I mean, we don't know the whole story, but like it did seem ambitious. Even the people who have more money than anybody, the Saudis, were planning to build a fucking like 1,000-mile like city in a straight line, and then after everything is like, well, cost and things is getting ridiculous. Let's cut it back down to 8 miles. wait! It's probably 1,000 miles supposed to stretch around the globe. No, not jokingly, but like 1,000-mile like straight line city innovation, and it got cut down to 8 miles. And I wouldn't be shocked by the time they build it. It's only like 2 miles or 3 miles long. You know,
and then it never even existed at all.
Neom, and all that stuff, and that's always what happens too. Like usually, like what is it like when a country builds the world's tallest building? That's usually the top, like something like that. So like. Damn. Yeah. Are the lower, Sterling with the final super chat. Are the lower prices because TradFi is suppressing to buy more because people are uncertain about the election macro? Well, no, they're not suppressing. It's just the market is the market wants some clarity, as well as the overall like U.S. market and global markets under pressure right now. Like there's demographic reasons, there's debt reasons, and there's GDP reasons for it, and it's all kind of negative for the most part.
Yeah, and for most individuals, right? If you go out there on the street and you ask them, like, "Hey, do you have enough money to like, put in something and hold it for a year without using that money?" Right? Like, a lot of people are just not in that situation right now, so they just don't have any extra income, really.
Right. Some sad shit. Akon would have launched a brand new coin called Convict. People would buy it. They would 100%.
He's a good salesman.
I can't even blame him, but
yeah, I think there were like 2 super chats from the very beginning that we might have missed.
Oh, did we? Let me go back. These? Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. The Brown Conservative Capitalist won $2 super chat. Did ASI FET merger complete yet? Not really.
They only did the first phase, which was AGIX and Ocean together. But yeah, Fetch has to. So Fetch has at least consolidated those two. Now it has to do the 1-for-1 to ASI, but that's like once ASI wants to go to mainnet.
Yeah, which is their market timing.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't market time, Charlie.
No, never.
Dustin, Polo Dustin with the $5 super chat. What's the APR on PulseX farms based on the dollar value of ink? Correct. Or something else. No, the amount of ink that comes out, and then what's the dollar value? Yep, that's 100%. So if the ink price doubles, APRs double. Usually they'll go down because then more people like chase the yields, and then they go down. But if the coin really goes up a lot in price and the yields just go bananas, and you're just like, I'm locked up, just making money. Let me see. Any last super chats here? I think I missed this one. Hex God Turtle, $10 super chat. Hey, do you think this is the lowest you'll ever get Pulse? We are lower than ever before in our first bull run. Also, our first cycle. Thanks. It's basically at the lows now, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's not at its all-time lows, but it's lowest for basically since it came out for the most part. So yeah, I would say like the downside risk versus upside gain potential is the best risk to reward that you've seen since it's been in existence. So, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. I will say that like it can go lower, but I think the OA probably defends the price. You can't let it, it probably isn't a smart idea to let it go lower than the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can have a wick for a second to 28, 29, but it can't stay there. It can't like close the daily or close the fucking weekly at like 28 or lower, like 30 or lower. It cannot sure, a little wick thing down. Sure. That's fine. But they're like, I mean, I don't know who, Has to at least support the price up from falling there. At least on Pulse Chain, they could do. I mean, PulseX can still fall, but like, there's room for PulseX to fall. But like with Pulse Chain, they have to defend. They have to hold the line, because if not, it's kind of terrible. But Richard wins jail. He does his limo moment on top of the fucking limousine and stuff like MJ. We're pumping. So it is what it is. How are you guys going to play the Sonic launch? Sell 20% of stack pre-launch. That's probably not a terrible move. Like, it's probably like obviously you need the market bullish a little bit. You can't have it like what the thing that kind of hurt Illuvium a little bit on the launch was Ethereum was kind of just lackluster, very lackluster. Yeah, and so you need like slightly going up significantly. Then when that happens, then it's big time. But the thing is like, because the difference between like Illuvium and Phantom's much more levered out. So when any move to the upside, it gets really pushed up because shorts are getting curb stomped out. I had a buddy of mine in the Phantom ecosystem show him where he's leverage trading Phantom, and I'm just like, wow, you guys are degenerates. There's like 2-3 protocols, very underground protocols are using to like, they're not leverage trading a lot, but like, they're taking like 10-20K Phantom short long, which can turn into some decent money if you keep winning, right? But I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to tell you.
Probably not the best place to go. Yeah.
But yeah.
Then I think Raider Reborn had one there before we jumped.
Right. Maybe last two super chats here, like, or do you want to answer anything else?
No, it was in the last two super chats. The Raider Reborn one. I think you skipped that one.
Oh yeah. So conservative prediction on Sol, Charlie.
Yeah, I think the most conservative prediction I've had is like $800-900 basically on it since the beginning of the what do you call it, the bull run area. My bullish would be like 1,000 to 2,000 somewhere within there. Like any more than 2,000, and that's redonkulous. So if that ever happened, take profits.
I wasn't planning on telling you guys this, but Charlie just kept guilt tripping me to tell you guys, and I just said no, they don't deserve this. This is too much, not for you guys.
Going to $1 million tomorrow, baby.
I literally had a dream. I had a dream last night that Solana passed Ethereum as the number 2 spot during this cycle. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like we were like at a 5 or 6K ETH, and like Solana passed it. I was like, wow, what is going on?
And then we fast forward to September 1st, 2025, and MOONGANG episode number 236. Dun dun dun. It happened, bro. God damn it.
It happened. Like you just put the fucking hat on me. I've got the fucking magic ball, Mr. Cleo.
It's the job.
Dude, that'd be so fucked if it happened. I'd be like, God damn it. Shit. Arthur Hayes thinks Aptos will flip Sol. I hope, but Arthur Hayes has been kind of like not wrong, but like
he's trying to pump his bags. He doesn't think I don't think he believes any of that stuff. I think he just says it to try to pump something that he's invested in and sees how far it goes, and then he rugs it when he can. I don't know, something like that. I would assume.
Yeah. Logan, the best way to keep up with the RH case and the latest news about that timelines, I would say follow Richard Hart on Twitter, and usually Crypto Coffee or Hexologist does a nice little roundup when you're not getting fluff. You just get straight facts. So I think that's the best source. I think Crypto Coffee 3 days ago did a really good 20-30 minute update on like what's kind of going on right now. And I think that's really the best place to kind of look it up and stuff. Obviously, we'll give updates during the course and stuff when we do. Crypto Mindset course coming soon to a TV studio near you.
Yeah, it'll be officially on September 27th, baby. The next Crypto Friday, September 27th. I think till October 2nd it will be available. So,
yeah,
good stuff.
I really tried, you guys. I'm so sorry. I really tried to launch us on 9/11. We just couldn't do it, logistically. But we're launching on September 27th, you guys, going live on that Friday, and you best get in because things are about to it's going to launch right after the Fed, after the Fed meeting. I will have a Fed breakdown of the Fed rate cuts and stuff, the RH court case, which is happening in October. There's a lot of bullish things happening in crypto, and we're finally going to start turning the leaf and stuff. This has been a gift right here, you guys. It doesn't feel like it a lot of the times, like it's any other crypto person. I mean, if anyone that's telling you like it's over, unless we get some fucking, like, I don't know, fucking volcano exploding. It's got to be something bad geopolitically or geologically or just out of nowhere to like cause like the bull run to stop, because all stocks and everything is down anyway. So like outside of anything like that, I mean, this has kind of been a gift for like guys who don't have as much cash, because you're able to DCA. Even guys who have cash are like scrambling to find more money to put more money in, like any of these big accounts is like, I'm selling everything. And they're like, bro, whatever, just look at whatever they're saying they're selling. And it's probably what they're buying.
Mm-hmm.
If they're fudding it, they're trying to buy. If they're fucking pumping it, they're trying to sell it. So there you go. I dreamed about a core of midgets singing to me by what? Oh my god. V with the Australian $5 thoughts on Titan X, Dragon X ecosystem. Have you looked into the mechanics? Are you guys in? I've stayed out of it for the most part. Shout out to Marco the Hexagon, a good buddy of mine. He's really into it. A bunch of other people. There's some people into it, but like, I just stayed out of it. I just kept up to the main tokens. We got a couple of other investments. I don't know about Charlie if he's in it or not, but like, but it's done really good recently. They're launching. I will say this: Titan X does have quite a lot of Ethereum. They've been able to gather up, and I hope they are going to be using that to pump their ecosystem, and hopefully not a siphon or anything like that. But more for the most part, it looks like it's actually they're doing what they're saying they're going to do. I think apparently they're going to launch a casino. I know this is for SolidX. I'm sorry, they're going to launch a casino for SolidX, which might work because the founder of SolidX has run casinos apparently, I guess, and is planning to launch like a virtual casino that the profits will be used to buy up the ecosystem. So okay, then there's a little something there for SolidX. What's keeping me out? Sleep, honestly, baby. I am looking into it. I'm not like, at the same time too, I'm not going to buy into green candles. That's retarded. Respectfully, V. Like, I'm not saying like if it Jake. No, not Jake. We don't hate Jake. Yeah. No, we don't hate Jake. No, it's just
you can't be in everything all at once, and it's like
correct. Yeah.
you gotta concentrate into what you think. What you know best, right? And so that's for me particularly, that's the main ecosystem tokens. But until we get like alt season going, then I'd be like, okay, maybe take some pulse X and sprinkle that into some of the alts of the space. But like, for right now, it's kind of like with Bitcoin, right? And Ethereum, it's like ride them in the early stage, get a couple alts here and there, but not everything. Most of the ecosystem hasn't proved itself out yet.
And that's why a lot of people have fucked up. Now, if you are winning on some of the stuff and you're early, but you're also like, we're like, I'm just like, not a distant, it's not the same thing as like a Tron or something like that. It's just like, obviously we weren't there at the beginning of it when they launched and stuff like that. So, you're getting in a little later, but obviously the whole Pulsion ecosystem is at a huge discount, but it's literally printing 25% days and plus, and it's getting a lot of green candles. So, I mean, you don't buy green candles, you buy when everything's dead as fuck. That's when you buy, No, of course. And, and we're not trying to disparage UV or nothing like that, because if you got in, fucking get those profits, homie. But it's kind of like stupid, there's not a shot at my boy RG at all. But like everyone's going hype about his project, and it's fucking nothing but green candles, and it's probably the worst time to have bought. And then it crashed. Now, if you actually think it's a good project, then you buy. Right. But it's not sexy. Everyone wants to buy when it's fucking, when it's when it's a winner. That's how it works, So, yeah.
Philosophical Man says kind of something interesting.
Oh, what did he say? Let me see. Okay. Hey, you guys. I'm a 17-year-old. I live in Germany. I can't buy crypto because of the age limit. Right.
Drug dealer down the street or your mom's person.
I mean, ask your parents. They like, Mom, Dad, I really want to buy this and stuff. Can you buy it for me? For the most part, they would buy it for you. And not financial advice. I don't know. This is not a 17-year-old. This is a 71-year-old. He obviously misclicked. But obviously, maybe get a grandchild to buy it for you and then transfer it off to your wallet. That's probably the smart thing to do as a grandfather. And if your grandchild doesn't want to do it, you go to the next one. And if not, you possibly could get one of your other nieces or nephews to possibly buy it for you. And then, hey, I just want to buy it, and then I'll just transfer it off. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And then there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way where I can send someone the money to buy PayPal and they send me the crypto? You can, but you have to trust them and know them, because they can just steal your money. Because if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto.
Yeah.
Right.
And then if you get a VPN and you get some centralized exchanges off some places that don't need necessarily too much KYC, then you got centralized exchange access plus DeFi. It should be good.
Yeah. Doberman, I used to buy crypto under my mom's name card. I just give her the money. Yeah, and it's usually not that bad of a thing, because you're just buying small amounts anyway, and just get your feet wet and get your stuff going on and stuff. And then because you'll be 18 very soon anyway. I mean, a year goes like that. But if there's a will, there's a way. If she wants to fuck you, she'll find a way to fuck you.
So will the market.
But for you guys, it's pinned in the chat today. Get in the Citadel. You get a discount for getting into the crypto mindset course. You get a $50 discount for joining up today that you'll be able to use for the next course. And if you pay in crypto, you'll also get another 15% off. So if you think crypto's going down, dump it on our heads. There you go. What a thought. That sounds horrible, actually.
I would say if we get the market lows in here within the next 1 week, we don't know how much the market will pump in the month of September, but I think we have a good shot of coming off the 60-day cycle lows. So, get a little cheap ASI around $1, get some cheap Solana. That will also help you to make some money in the meantime.
Right. Because I think the lows will basically be in after a week after the Fed cuts is when we're going to start climbing up again. Because the terminals, and we know which way interest rates are going. Like, okay, it started, now we know how it's going to go. So guys know how to long it or short it and the way they're going to do it. And more than likely, they're going to basically long or short and stuff and make money and stuff. So they're going to have their strategy on bonds, and then it's going to get cheaper to borrow money. So money's going to start moving around. The velocity of money will start going up, and then people start making money. And then that's all they're worried about. They just want to know what direction it's going in, because they know the direction, then they can make money on it. And there you go. Yep. Cool, man. So, hey, Charlie, when is your next stream, brother?
Next stream will be on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish on the normal BAT channel, Cultivate Crypto.
Same bad channel.
Same bad channel. If only we could get the transitions from that show. That'd be great. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, no, Tuesday, we're back at it. And we'll be streaming Tuesday through Friday, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for you guys, and we'll be having MOONGANG on Charlie's channel this next Sunday. I will be streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 7 p.m. on Wednesday, after Charlie's stream on Wednesday. And Saturday, I might have some special guests for you guys, but I'll keep that on the down low for now. Yeah,
there we go.
We be on the lookout on our Twitters and stuff, as well as the Telegram. If you want to get the latest information of what we're doing, always look inside the Discord. In the Telegram channel, the Citadel or the Crypto Mindset course. We might be restarting up the Crypto Oasis pretty soon as well. So be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be really cool. That is, we go very, very much down to the basics. We're a lot of times we're talking pretty beginner, intermediate, but we get into some advanced topics on the Crypto Oasis show. We go pretty much really go down to the grassroots basics and helping people out. So it's a really great show if you're trying to get your legs wet. And this next course is, I would imagine, Q4 course, right?
Yep. So,
we have, I wouldn't say fusion course, but essentially we've kind of turbocharged the Q4, because, we always launch the courses where we think it's the best opportunity for guys to get into the market. And we see a big opportunity in the next 3 months, because we could have very easily launched it on 9/11 or a little beforehand, or even the end of this last month. But, you know, we kind of seeing the market that we think on the 27th onward is probably a good opportunity to start DCAing. And there's going to be some plays. You know, we're going to be talking a lot about Sonic. We're going to be having some guests, Sonic guests in the course. We're going to have a lot of people that are a part of the Phantom ecosystem, Sonic ecosystem, the Pulsion ecosystem, and a whole lot of other guests and stuff. And we still have, before we sign off, we still will have a How Not to Get Cucked webinar with Rollo Tomasi very, very soon. So if you want to get into the Citadel right now and leave the poor life behind. Do not get Pulse Latina out of your money, you guys. So, have a great one, you guys. And, peace.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing.